Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today guys, I'll be sharing with you guys how to start frozen food business in Nigeria. This frozen food business is a very profitable business and people are really cashing out massively from this particular business. Do you know why? Because this business is of a high demand, and you know that any business that's of a high demand, that particular business is a very profitable business. So this frozen food business is a very profitable business, and if you start up this business, you are going to make it massively from this particular business. Well, before you start up this business, there are some steps that you need to follow, which is very vital in this particular business. On this channel, we talk about business and making the money. If you are somebody that loves business and making the money, please subscribe, and please don't forget to click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you. To my returning subscriber, you guys rock. So today guys, I'll be sharing with you guys step by step on how you can be able to start up this frozen business in Nigeria. Step number one, you need to decide on the type of frozen food business you want to start, because there are different types of frozen food business. We have the chicken frozen food business, we have the turkey frozen food business, we have the fish frozen food business. So you need to decide on the one that you want to start. So once you decide on the one that you want to start, the next stage is for you to get your capital ready, which is very important, because you cannot start up this business without capital. Your capital is very important, because you need capital to buy a lot of things in this particular business. Your capital will determine if you are going to start in a larger scale or smaller scale. It all depends on your capital. So once you get your capital ready, the next stage is for you to make your market research, which is very important. You cannot start up this business without making your market research. It will be very wrong of you. It is very dangerous for you to start up this business without making your market research, especially if you are starting this business new, you don't have any experience about this particular business. You need to make your market research, because it is very important before you start up this business. Now, how can you make your market research? All you need to do, meet those people that have been into this business before. Tell them that you want to start up frozen food business in Nigeria. They'll be able to guide you on what to do in this particular business. These people have been into this business for a while now. They know the in and out of this particular business. So these people will be able to tell you the secret about this particular business, the things that you need to do, the things that you don't need to do in this particular business. That is why market research is very important. You don't just wake up any morning and just say, I want to go and start up this frozen food business without making any market research. It is very wrong. Market research is very important in any business, especially if you are starting a frozen food business. The next step is for you to choose your location. Your location also matter in this particular business. If you choose a very bad location for this business, you are not going to excel in this particular business. That is why it's very necessary for you to choose a very good location before you start up this business. And there are some steps that you need to take before you choose a good location. Number one, you need to make sure that that location has a very good population in that location. You don't choose a location that does not have a good population, because if you choose a location that does not have a good population, you are not going to make it, because more people see your business, more they are going to patronize you in that particular business. That is why it's necessary for you to choose a very good location that has a very good population in that location. Number two, you can decide to choose a resident area. A resident area with a very good population, which is very, not just resident area, a resident area with a good population, with a good amount of population in that particular area. You'll be able to sell in that particular area. So those are good examples of a good location for this particular business. Now that you have chosen a very good location for this business, the next stage is for you to get your equipment, which is very important. You cannot start up this business without equipment. Your equipment matters a lot in this particular business. Your number one equipment that you need to start up this business, you need a freezer, which is very important. Not just a freezer, a very good freezer for this particular business, because if you start with a bad freezer, it will be very disastrous for you. You know, first impression matters a lot. That is why it is very necessary for you to start up with a good freezer. A good example of a good freezers are the Scanfroze, Tamaku, Ansets, etc. So you can choose from those categories of freezer. Number two equipment, you need generator. Generator is very important, especially when we are living in a country where electricity is not standby. So you need generator. If you don't have a generator, you cannot start up this business, because your frozen food will get spoiled. So that's why it's very important for you to get a very good generator, not just a generator, a very good generator. Another equipment that is very important to start up this business, you need a fan or AC. The reason why you need a fan or AC is to cool down your freezer, because your freezers will be working 24/7. So you need a fan or AC to cool it down, which is very important. If you don't have money to buy AC, you can buy a fan. Next equipment is your cutlass. You also need your cutlass to separate your frozen food. So cutlass is also very important in this particular business. Next equipment is the weight scale, which is very, very important because there are some categories of customers they like buying in kilo. So you need a weight scale. A weight scale is very, very important in this particular business. Your next equipment is the table. The next step is for you to source for your frozen food. This is an important aspect in this particular business. All you need to do, meet those people that have been into this business for a long time now. Tell them that you want to start up this frozen food business there. They should guide you to where you can be able to buy this frozen food at a very cheaper price. Before you meet 10 people, 4 people or 3 people will be able to guide you to where you can be able to buy this frozen food at a very cheaper price. So this particular frozen food business is a very easy business that you can start. Next step is advertisement, which is very, very important. Whether you are starting a smaller scale or a larger scale, you also need advertisement. If you don't have enough money, you can advertise using your social media platform. You can advertise using your Facebook. You can advertise using your Instagram. You can advertise using your TikTok. You can advertise using your YouTube, etc. And a signpost is also important in this particular business. It is important that you put a signpost before you start up this business. It is very, very necessary that you put a signpost before you start up this business so that people can easily recognize what you are doing in that particular shop. So whenever anybody see that signpost, it will know that they are selling frozen food in that particular location. So that's why signpost is very, very important before you start up this particular business. So guys, this is how you can be able to start up this frozen food business in Nigeria. Please guys, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I love you guys. Bye.